Hey guys, Emily here. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about what happened yesterday. Here's some footage of what it looked like. So basically I had that for, I think it was about 2.5 hours until we were able to call the ambulance, because the problem is we're in France right now and we are from Austria, so we didn't know how that was going to work. Many people don't speak English or German here, or at least where we are, so it was hard to figure out what to do. And I've had stop tics where I'm paralyzed for multiple hours, and that's normal. I've also had the shaking before, but I've never had them together and it's never looked like that. So we weren't quite sure what to do. So basically that's what it looked like, and I was in that state for at least 2.5 hours by the time the ambulance came, the paramedics. And so basically what happened is it looks like a seizure. However, I know what's happening around me the entire time. So it wasn't really a seizure, but it was just very similar to one. And for people who want to know, when they connected me with to see my blood pressure and everything, my heart rate would go up and down depending on what was happening. So in the video, like, I'll basically have like the seizure type thing, and then I'll like pass out for a second. I'm there, but like I'll like fall over and then I'll be kind of back in a way. It's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, so I'll attach another video, and that's basically another thing that happened before the ambulance even got here. So basically after all that happened, they basically had to put me in a wheelchair to get me down to the ambulance, because we're on the second floor, and so they had to carry me down because I was unable to move anything other than my mouth, eyes, and like arms sometimes. So we got to the hospital and we were basically sitting waiting for at least a half an hour before they even took me in. And so we finally went in and the doctor came. They basically put an IV in me. You can see the bruising. And put some fluids in me because I had not eaten that day. I had not taken my medication or had anything to drink, because basically I was getting dressed and I was going to go downstairs, and that didn't happen. So kind of complicated. But so we were able to get everything figured out. They had the IV in me for a while and it helped a bit. I had altogether, I think, 5 or 6 doctors come in, doctors and nurses, and so basically the first couple doctors were convinced I had epilepsy. However, once the one doctor, the specialist, came in and found out that I have a tic disorder, he was convinced that I just have tourettes, and it's just part of the package deal. So basically after a while, once it had calmed down, I was feeling better. I was able to function for the most part. And they basically just said, okay, took the IV out, said it's just tourettes, go see your neurologist later. and go from there. So that's basically what it's been. That was at least 5 hours, the whole thing altogether. I'd say about 5 hours. And yeah, so that was my day yesterday. And I'm not saying this for people to have sympathy or something stupid. I hate that. But I'm saying this because you can have like one thing and it can cause so many other things. And it's not like, oh, you have this, which means this is always the way it is. That's hardly ever the case with any diagnosis, no matter the diagnosis. And I just want to spread awareness and say, yes, it's crazy. Yes, a lot is going on, but it's gonna be okay. So, yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. But there you go. That was my day. Have a good day. Stay safe.